Okay, we are live.
Lovely.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Phalanges.
And we're doing it live.
Welcome to the MouseCast podcast for the week of Wednesday, September 3rd. We're a little early this week. Dazz is going on a fantastic family vacation for this extended weekend. We're going to be talking
It's
about...
11 o'clock. I have to be up at 6. This is a mistake.
This is a mistake. Luckily, we don't have a ton of to talk about this week. I don't know what we might just ramble a little bit. Subscribe. We do this every week, usually on Fridays. Discord, link in the description below. Engage with us. Check out the deals chat. Daz, what's on your desk right now?
Doesn't have a poll, doesn't have an interesting question. This episode stinks. I have the VGN Y2. No, I don't. It's an F2. It's disappearing, yet you have it too. I got the Pro Max version with the, what is this, green shell white dots, I want to say. Are you killing a fly? What's happening there? It's got mechanical switches. It's got decent skates. This one's heavier. I'll have Phalanges fix it someday, maybe. I don't know. What else do I have? I have a smaller than I thought it was. You can see part of it there. I have repurchased the Infinity Mice Ruin.
Oh, yeah.
I
feel bad because I was the one who bought it from you, and I do really like it. I do really
this one
like
feels,
it.
It's nice. I like the art at this ratio better, but that's stupid because I'd rather have more real estate, let's be honest. So
yeah. On my desk, I have a WL Mouse Strider, though that's not super interesting. This is, I think, pretty much my favorite shape, like, period. But I have, I don't know, way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. I did a live stream, what was that, yesterday? Soldering some stuff. I got a duckbill, too. I weight modded that. But yeah, this 800 milliamp hour battery in this dude is nearly 16 grams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I am just using a brick right now.
Yeah, you check out my Reddit post. I got it down to... What happens if I just search... If you guys ever want to see my disassembly review things, just search VGN F2 disassembly. And it's usually the first Reddit. Oh, cool. Really? This is new? What? Okay. Well, anyway, here's... Yeah, 55 grams by default. And... Yeah, there's the stock beefy battery, and I got it down to 42.5 grams.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, 42 is
For
really
what it's worth,
good.
I also have a bunch of crap on my desk. That's not crap. It's Ueden S9 Ultra Plus, the silver version. Their L1 Pro, pink blue, magnesium mouse.
If you hold it in front of you, like maybe in front of your chest or your face.
It's got me.
Yeah,
there you go. This one's interesting. It's a shell we've seen before. It's got like the golf ball dimple almost sized holes. Yeah. They're large. Yeah.
Well, I don't have... Sorry, it's going to be a little bit of a slow news week, so we're going to make a poll. We're going to make a poll. No, I'll come back to that. We'll make the poll when we do Reddit recap. Hey, Schwamper in chat, what's up, dude? Let's do the first headline topic. Logitech's G Pro X Superlight 2C leaks ahead of launch. Look at this. The icon now compact. This was posted by... Yep. And Tech Power Up, I guess, was the one. The Lost Swede was the one who leaked this or posted about it. So what do we know so far? Smaller symmetrical shape, same pro performance, Superlight 2C, they're calling it. Same exact sensor, Hero 2. I love this. 8 kilohertz, 88 Gs of acceleration, 888 IPS. Okay. Same crappy skates, it looks like.
They'll probably be a little bit smaller because the mouse is smaller. I bet they're not interchangeable.
I don't even know if this is actually the mouse. Does the scroll wheel look bigger than a normal GPX?
I don't know. It's about the same.
Yeah, because look at this picture. I'm pretty sure this is a DeX.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, this even says Pro Superlight on it, not 2. But this says 2C. This was leaked a long time ago, I want to say.
Yeah, the leak was correct. Crazy.
Yeah. So
Boardsy kept hinting that it was, but yeah.
Did he? What do you think of the name Dazz?
Dumb? I don't know. It's just not creative. It's to the point, though. People get what it is. You can rip it off GPX 2C quickly. It's really not that bad.
I don't
Silence.
know.
Dead
Yeah,
air.
I'm sorry. The freaking Reddit's not like loading. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I
That's weird.
actually don't mind the naming that much.
I can't run on it while talking to myself in the last 10 seconds. Yeah.
But because
GPX Mini just flows better.
it's on brand with the Dexes. The Ergo C is compact, but it's like the same shape.
Yeah.
And then like you could have a 2C Dex theoretically, and that would be a smaller Ergo. So like I guess it's scalable. My problem is again searchability.
Terrible.
Yeah. So I don't really know if we have a whole ton more to say about this. I know the Reddit discussion, we can read some of the comments there. Jarvis deploy the 30-gram Chinese clone for $50. That's right, because we do have pricing. We do have...
Did you see the comment reply there?
I did.
30 plus or minus 18.
18 grams. And then you got a loot box until you get the 12-gram mouse.
We have so many GPX Minis already. Like this is a GPX Mini, basically. Like...
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
R2 is sort of like it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the obvious one is MCHOSE A5. And
or A5X.
Yeah. Or AX5
AX5?
if you hate yourself. Yeah. Look at that price tag though, €170. So I don't know if we would have a €170 to USD.
198? Yeah.
Wow. Now I don't know if that's actually often Europe pays more than us, but
it might just be like $180 maybe, which is still like,
yeah. The price with the clown emoji. That's all right. It's a smaller Superlight, dimensions on nope. Yep. Hero 2 sensor, 53 grams, same 95-hour battery. You know, Logitech used to be industry leading with their battery life because remember their batteries are small, 240 milliamp hour affairs. But now that the Nordic 54 series MCUs are out, they're pretty much at parity.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's not really much reason to buy them. Send me a mouse. Just kidding.
Yeah. Ridiculously expensive. It's so out of touch. Screw that price. 6 years late. XMV2. Yeah.
What are the upvotes on this end at? Because this is like monumental news in theory.
Nope.
Yeah, because there's enough hate. It's just not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually commented on this. Oh yeah, I got downvoted until I added this edit. Customizable side buttons. Anyone know what they mean by this? Because if you look at this here, customizable side buttons. So I was like, oh, maybe Logitech innovated here. And no.
The response was, man, no.
G-Hub remapping, literally that's it. So I posted that's my reply.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's rough.
So
yeah, it'll sell, I'm sure.
It'll sell. So part of me's happy that this exists because flagships from Razer and Logitech are always big. I think it's just palm grip is like the most common. So precision, yeah. But Final Mouse is probably taking a bit of market share because all of their products are pretty small. Like a lot of people use, Starlight Minis and ULX Minis.
Probably not ideal for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so I don't know, do we have anything else to say really? Daz, would you buy one if it went used for $100?
No. I have no reason to get one.
I was mildly interested in the Dex because it was a new shape.
Yeah.
I'm not at all interested.
This is a shape that I've tried before. This is a mouse that everybody else is going to already have a video out on. From my YouTube perspective, I don't care. I wouldn't use it because I'm sure it's the same side buttons and they feel terrible. It was Flex on my GPX2. The skates aren't that great. What's the appeal?
Yeah.
To me, to the mouse connoisseur, addict, what's the appeal?
Yep. So if you guys don't already know, the MCHOSE A5 is already a Superlight Mini, coming in at 56 grams, so pretty much the same weight.
I think it was a V2, isn't there?
There is a V2. I wonder if that's actually A5 V2. Apparently it is slightly lighter. Yeah, they revised the dongle storage thing, so that's probably where it comes from. But it's a solid mouse. Oh, I have one.
Oh,
I have one sitting on my desk, dude.
That's hilarious.
You can tell I haven't used it. It's a fine mouse. It's just uninspiring. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's gonna be fine.
My hand is like GPX shape, just like adverse or averse adverse. It's just so boring. My hand falls asleep, and I switch to something else.
Jay in chat says it'll be $50. The 2C, I don't know what he means by that. The 2C will be 118 in length.
He said it would be interesting for $50, basically.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not.
I
happening.
agree. No.
Absolutely not happening. Okay.
118 is small. Yeah,
I do want to find. I'm pretty sure we talked about MouseCast, YouTube, Logitech 2 Superlight 2C. The searchability is so bad. We talked about this previously because there was a chart where it leaked, and I don't think that chart had dimensions. I don't know. I can't find it. Let's move on. I want to keep this show rolling. Here's another incoming release, Pulsar X3 Crazylight in an FCC leak. This is posted by Phalanges, top 1% poster, by the way. Send me free stuff. So we can see it is the classic old...
Are the main clicks still crazy bad? Or do they put FE opticals in?
Who knows?
Disclaimer, FE's and Pulsar mice. Good. Watch my latest video.
I know.
This whole episode is an ad. No.
So this is the left-hand drive version. This is the only when we only have external pictures, no internal pictures to answer your question. But it does say Crazylight here. We got the big pad skates just like before. Wow, they refreshed a mouse. So wait, the Crazylight came out. So this mouse launched what, November, December last year? And now that the Crazylight is out, did they just make their own release obsolete? Right?
Did I drive and get one on my birthday? Yeah, that was December. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Pulsar X3 release date. I think it was November 17th.
Was that our first episode?
Close to. Our very first was like November 4th or something like that.
Yeah.
So what else do we have on this? Here's the list of all the different models that they copyrighted, because these are for the different sizes and for different colors. You guys are free to... I think I have this. If you search this on Reddit, you'll find it. Oh, I didn't link it. Wow, I'm dumb. Anyway.
Doge beat me to my comment. Are they just screwing with us by not releasing the X2H Crazylight? Can that exist, please?
Maybe. I don't know. What's their top selling product? Probably the X2, right?
Of course it is.
Followed by, what do you think sells better, the X2H or the X-Lite? Because I remember
X-Lite.
Ages ago, though, Ambies outsell Ergos, like across the board.
Really? I figure there's just like a large swath of casual Ergo degenerates.
I guess, okay, maybe I need to check my...
Techni's out here buying 2,000 copies of the X-Lite. The guy loves Ergos.
He does. Anything else to say about this? Oh, I did notice, another classic. Look at how pointed the hump is on the... That's another thing that I meant to say about the F2. It's a rather pointed hump compared to a lot of other things that have like a flat hump.
It's quite the comfortable shape. I like it a lot.
I figured you would like it. For me, one of my problems with the F2, sorry, we switched topics now, is how low it is. My fingers really drag on the pad.
Okay. Yeah, I really like the HGX shape. It was just too small.
Yeah.
I had no support, but this is long. Like it stretches it out enough that I can really comfortably grip it. So.
Classic Pulsar though with the X3, dude. The scroll wheel situation, we got a huge gap, and is it crooked?
This one looks like it could be angle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a mouse that I enjoyed. So.
Title is broken at 044. What? You saw me title it correctly? Man.
Yeah, it says MouseCast 04.
Oh. Okay, we're throwback, guys. I'm not going to edit it live. We're going to leave it. Thank you, Charlie. You get a shout out for that. Okay, let's move on to another... Wait, go through the comments here. We don't have anything else to say. Left-hand, right-hand drive. Yeah, X2H Crazylight. Is that a left-hand drive Crazylight? All 4 of y'all must be pumped. Considering it's going to be like $150, I'm not too excited, but it's a start. Yeah. This guy says their staff told me it's because they never released the X3 Mini left-hand drive version, so to compensate, they will release the X3 Mini left-hand drive with the Crazylight treatment first, since the X3 Mini right-hand drive and X2H Mini already exist, which I think are the ones getting the Crazylight treatment next. Okay.
That's just dumb.
Can we just appreciate how I had to X3 Mini left-hand drive crazy? It's such a mouthful. I do hope we get the X2H Crazylight next, dude. It's such a good shape. X2H, if you guys haven't tried one, it's rather unique. It's still one of the most like bulbous rear humped mice. No way they're making this and not an X2H Crazylight. Frag Watch here. Deep Side. I don't know. Is this a YouTuber?
I don't know.
He's cosplaying. Sure. Sprime PM1 V2. Yeah, I remember Sprime. I have one. I have a red one.
Yep.
Still a good mouse. Still a good mouse.
Very much underwhelmed me in hand. That specific copy.
Yeah, the shape is not my favorite. Build's not bad. It's one of the early polycarbonate mice, which is fun. Okay. I don't know. Let's move on to another thing. Pwnage. Oh, this is cool. I have some insider information here. Upgrade Lemonade posted, I work here and want to buy one regarding the Pwnage Ultra Custom Pro Symm 3. Another mouthful. We'll just call it the Symm 3 because is there a Symm 3 otherwise? So Ultra Custom means it has customizable shell stuff. Pro means high-end internals. Symm 3 is their actual like mouse name. Launching at $99. So we teased this on the podcast a couple episodes ago. We didn't have a lot of information. We didn't even have a shape. Now we have a shape. 50 grams infinite control, Daz, to pair with your infinite speed. Most
it looks
mice,
like a ZA13.
Doesn't it though?
I'm thinking. Like yeah.
Most
That's
mice
just the one
push
hump
you
though,
to
because it's
that.
customizable hump.
Yeah. So the insider information, you might know more than me, but I can bring up my messaging with Lemonade. Lemonade's so cool, dude. I was like talking with him about it, and I was like, "Is all of this public?" And he's like, most of it. Go ahead. You can leak it a little bit on the podcast. I don't have anything really revolutionary. So what Lemonade told me is, sorry, we had a long conversation. We are going to get 3 hump heights. You can see the 3 here. 2 main click variants, which will have different groove profiles. So you can see that here. This one looks flatter, whereas this looks more curved. Like, look at how deep this curve looks. In fact, I think I commented. Did I comment on this? Oh, I have to be logged in. Okay, I can do that. Because I had an image reply. Yeah. Finger
The only
grooves be
information
alike.
I have was that you can't adjust the length or the side profile, but you can't adjust the hump and the click height, which is sort of apparent here. Very much apparent from the picture.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you can see the finger grooves are different.
Yeah.
It's hot swappable switches, adjustable click feel by using spacers which are in the box. And you can also use different spacers. I don't know what he means by that. Also, they are considering opening up the files to 3D printers, like open sourcing them, you know? So you can make your own attachments. That's pretty cool, dude. The length, he said, is technically, the size is technically not disclosed, but he said I can say it. It's 120 millimeters long. He said that's a little bit controversial. It's kind of a small medium size. So that was a little bit of a risk, but I think they're going for a more enthusiast. Enthusiasts tend to go a little bit smaller compared to mainstreamers.
Yeah, my guess would have been 122. So.
Yeah, same. I mean, you can tell just by like the scroll wheel proportions and the really high hump, this isn't going to be a massive, massive mouse.
No.
I'm really excited to see how this feels here. I hope it's not just a boring, flat-sided, another X2 clone. I swear to God, dude. There's so many X2 clones. And some of them are like really well done where it's just peaked. VXE Mad R. Nothing else to do with it. I mean, maybe you could throw on some better skates. It's already like a 39-gram mouse with like really good click feel, really good build quality, a good coating.
That's why the X2 Crazylight was just a little bit less exciting, honestly, because
Yeah.
it sort of already existed.
It is exciting in that it makes super duper light mice more mainstream.
Yep.
And it also shows
Right in
like
Micro Center.
right in Micro Center, yeah, and like good coding, good skates. It's mainstreaming things that we have come to expect. I asked if what will be included in the box at the $99 price tag, and he said everything's shown here except there won't be any extra switches, just the one set. So, dude, is that a good value or what?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't creak like crazy, it's going to be really, really good across the board. Yeah.
That was Pepper's reply in our
Please make
Discord.
another color. Did you ask if there's another colorway?
He said it will ship with
Are we going extra?
there are stock there will be stock kits for black or white. Other color options will be available for additional purchase. Makes sense. I'm not upset about that. Yeah.
No.
And honestly, their add-on options on their website are not Pwnage.com are not terribly, if I recall correctly, custom Symm 2. Let's try this. I don't think they were like terribly expensive. Okay, it brings it up by $5 to add on. Oh, just the back shell? Can I do with a cover set? Red. Oh, I can do metallic. I didn't realize they got on the metallic train too. Huh. Okay, so that only increases price by $5. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, PTFE feet are $3. Yeah, there you go, $5. Now maybe this is just a sale. $25 if that's the actual price. I don't know. Yeah.
Not changing the color of my mouse for $25.
No. I think my borderline point would be 15.
12? 15? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it would have to be like a really cool, like
I have
it
to
better
really
have
like it.
coding. Yeah. But yeah, we're working on maybe getting him on the podcast. No commitment yet. But he did express a little bit of interest, so we'll see. No comment on release date. I did not ask that. They simply said coming soon.
Cool.
I think Sergeant Pepper summed it up in the Discord. In our Discord, he was basically like, "Yeah, looks really good value as long as they don't fumble the QC."
Even Lemonade said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're very aware that there have been QC issues on many of the mice.
Yep. He says
like V1 Pwnage Stormbreaker. I had a copy that I resold at $30 because it was like scrap metal, basically.
Yeah, I saw that. Did it sell fast?
No, I listed it at 50 and then 40 and then 30. And someone who was looking at it at 40 was like, well, I might as well just get a free mouse at this point. I was like, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Lemonade says, I'm quite happy with where we landed with the value proposition, especially being a USA-based company, because tariffs. It's hard to compete on price, but we wanted a statement piece for our brand, get people into Pwnage for a wider reach. Yeah, because you gotta remember, they're kind of like, they're like Final Mouse price tier, and like Final Mouse quality. But Final Mouse has the incredibly strong brand recognition, and they do have industry-leading wireless performance. Pwnage does have some cool stuff like adjustable sensor position.
Yeah, I do prefer the Trinity CF to the Deluxe M800 Mini. If I don't think about the bottom shell, which again didn't affect me in game, but the fact that I knew it was like so flimsy just threw me off. I don't know. I get that problem.
Yeah, Shoulders agrees.
Get in my head.
Agrees that they might be cooking. Okay.
Looks like it.
Let's go on to the last bit of news I have for this week, which I don't even have the news banner up because this. Cherry MW 5500. This was posted to AliExpress, so I took some pictures. I don't know why this got 42 upvotes. It's a pretty normie.
Put the extra fine name on it, like what?
Right?
What are they doing?
Well, that must be a conscious thing. So maybe extra
we saw that their stock like literally evaporated right? That was Cherry, wasn't it? Yeah, because of the switches, they didn't hop on magnetic switches early enough. Oh no!
Yeah.
What are these blips of hope they have here? And then
So October 1st, they took a huge 50% nosedive. I wonder if that was, is that end of Q3?
what's their 5-year though?
Oh,
It's gonna be
terrible.
worse. Oh no!
It's abysmal,
No,
dude. Look at this.
no.
Look at this. They IPO'd at $32. Oh my gosh. They IPO'd in 2021. Oh my gosh. What a poop show. Yikes.
Is this Phase? Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, quick! What did Phase? Can we see that, please? I'm just.
Phase, is it just Phase Clan?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no! There's no
Are they
graph.
are they delisted?
I think they're dead.
They
Uh,
IPO'd at about $10 and
went to
they're
20 and now
20
they're at
cents now.
0 basically. Yeah.
Yeah. They IPO'd. What were they? Are they basically like esports marketing? That's their business?
They were like esports team, esports content creation,
Okay.
merch.
Merch, media. Okay, entertainment
Yeah.
business, I guess.
100 Thieves, same exact model. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
100 Thieves like purchased up like High Ground and stuff and did like that. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, sometimes enthusiasm is not enough for a healthy business. Sorry. 3950 flagship sensor. Did you know 3950 goes as low as 200 DPI? I
Yeah.
didn't.
Wow.
There's one person out there who's like, I hate all these new mice with really high DPI. I want a 48 DPI.
I use 2 pointer speed on Windows with 200 DPI. My mouse pad is the size of a basement. Like, they have to stand up and like move their entire body to get across the screen. They're just like,
Oh
Yeah.
man, have you seen on r/FPS aim trainer? Some people are doing the VR like grid shot.
oh no.
And they said it's
That's
actually a good
crazy.
workout. Gonna get carpal tunnel arthritis. Sorry, going back to this MW5500 mouse. Yeah, let's ignore that price tag. Maybe, I don't know. We all agree that I hesitate posting price tags to Reddit because everyone hyper focuses on that, not knowing that AliExpress is a crapshoot. But let's see. Oh, a R60 radius. Wait, 60 degrees, but they're saying R60. Yeah, anyway. Golden
Mouse looks bad.
back arc. Oh, yeah. 60 millimeters
really bad.
wide. Reduces grip width, concave. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like a solid release for 2021. 600 milliamp hour battery, so actually you battery swap this and the weight will probably come down to like 55 grams, but still not interested.
Woohoo.
I know. Yeah, I don't know who this
Dude,
is
it works
for.
on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. Love that.
I don't know. No, say say it correctly.
Android.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
Wait, what are their colors here, Daz?
Turmoil Cloud White. Shadow Hunter Gray. Red Spirit Red.
Ooh,
It's really red.
it is.
I did a
really-
translation on, what was it? Which mouse was it? Ueden it was a web software for the S9 Ultra Plus. And the translation of the 20K mode was violence, I think, or violent.
Yeah,
It was like
'cause
high speed game violent.
some of their stuff is called Fierce, ATK Fierce.
Well, this is Ueden. It's just they implemented the
Oh.
20K, but it's violent mode.
Violent mode. I like him. What part of it is?
Violently destroy your battery life.
Yeah.
I don't think it does that much to battery, but it definitely has some kind of effect.
Side buttons look like crap with this stylized thing. Isn't that funny? Just like mice, that anytime there's like a stylized accent, we're like, yuck. How this vibes to me is somebody at Cherry was leaning on their young in the know colleague, being like, we need to release a mouse under the Cherry branding for X, Y, or Z market. And the young guy's like, oh, the metallic colors are really popular right now. So Cherry gets in touch with some contract manufacturer, slaps their brand on a shell, and that offers metallic colors and ships it. That's how this feels to me. This does not
So
feel
like Samsung, you get why they release a mouse. What is Cherry selling this with? What is like people? What Cherry's like dying, right?
It is, and when they're dying,
What's the point?
you usually see, I don't know, you usually see really weird things like this. Like this is, Daz, this is probably a very cheap thing for them to do. It doesn't require a lot of personnel. It doesn't require a lot of upkeep.
Play hard, work smart, go to zero. Bankruptcy.
Yeah. Womp womp. Designed specifically for Asian hand sizes. Pardon? I think, okay, maybe this is just me being neurodivergent, but I don't think that's that weird. We hear about, was it the what's the FK Mini 4 mouse? Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this thing right here, which is based on, let's go to images if it actually loads. Logitech Mini Mouse Optical. Yeah, this mouse, which is based on, bro, my Googling is like really slow for some reason. I wonder if the stream's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. It is based on this, which this mouse is an old one that apparently a lot of like Korean StarCraft players used because it had like a half decent optical sensor for the time, and it's like small and inexpensive. And it was specifically marketed in like South Korea because it's small. So I don't know. I don't think that's that. Although this wasn't that small of a mouse, I don't think. Well, whatever. I literally don't care. Top 3 comments. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just the weird one. From Cherry MX. Yeah, this guy put more thought into this comment than he should have. Sensor not centered.
What? They just mean it's not in the center. Really? What?
Yeah, because it's slightly forward shifted. See this?
Oh no! Someone who's complaining about that will definitely notice it.
Yeah. Wondering. Okay. Yeah, we don't care. Okay, that's it for news. I guess I can try to find Wiseowl had on their Discord a pad collab that they're doing. I don't really.
Did you see that? Apparently, the duckbill pad is good.
Oh yeah, that was posted.
First reviews talked about it being like a speed pad.
Yeah.
Like compared to the Infinite Speed and the Jinsoku.
Shoku, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would be mad that I didn't.
We have better stuff.
Pay Big Daddy ATK themselves, and I went to AliExpress.
See if I can find it. Fresh reviews. Dude, searching on Twitter is so bad. So bad. Fresh reviews.
What was Boardsy's tweet there?
Do I want to go back? Review coming soon. $120 for an ATK mouse feels expensive, considering it seems equal to Cyber's.
That's basically what I said. Okay, great.
49 grams ain't great for a small mouse. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, again, it's not a bad mouse. It's a bad price.
Yeah.
Like if
it's at least $40 too much.
Yes. If this released at $70, we'd be like, yeah, it's a good small mouse option that's like actually somewhat unique.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find. I am not going to.
What also is happening is that the Unius guy is giving away Unius mice through a whole bunch of different creators all at once. So
interesting, huh?
The Unius Black Lotus came out right and just got feedback.
Yeah,
and I was salty for other reasons, but anyway.
Yeah, Unius Black Lotus. They have stock, and I guess he's trying to build up some hype. Look at that. It kind of looks like the Crazylight scroll wheel.
It looks cool, and I think that's where it stops. But.
So here's the fresh reviews thing. I bought a pad for them for the design, but damn, seriously, it's good. I'm buying another. If you like pads like the Infinity Mice Speed and Jinsoku Speed. Solid foam density, kind of in between soft and mid. It's on the thicker side. Mesh stitching, but not horrible. Solid base, very sticky. So this, I believe...
The funny thing about stitching... I mean, like, who cares?
How do you get one? How did he buy one?
I don't know. I know for pad purists, they'll be like, oh, yeah, it's got to be stitched well, but like, I'm not really hitting the stitching.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Mouse pads.
Stitching looks fine.
ATK is a glass pad? What? Yeah, I don't see it for sale.
So my understanding
Maybe
is that
it's on AliExpress.
I couldn't find it on AliExpress. My understanding is that it came
Oh.
free with like early bird special kind of things. You pay
Yes,
full price or pre-order
correct.
whatever. But he said he's buying another. I don't know
That's
how.
the weird thing, yeah.
Also, doesn't this look XL square?
Oh, I found it on their website. You can click off at the main page. It's $40. If you go to the Duckbill mouse page and click on the freebie thing,
Okay, so
exclusive offer toward the top. Fold.
Oh my gosh, the like input lag that this. Oh my gosh.
Right under the price tag there, it says exclusive offer. Yeah, right there. That's the details page.
Oh, okay, it's not XL square. Yeah, $40.
$4.90 by $4.20. It's gonna have shipping. That's like $10 probably. It's
Okay.
Oh, there's a sale right now. It's back to school.
Yeah, 10% off. Join Discord for an extra 10%. So 25%. That's not bad.
I tried to do
$30?
that when I was messing around, and it didn't really work.
Oh, really? Well, right here,
maybe it
Lycra
does.
fabric means that's basically spandex. Lycra is just like a brand name. Yeah.
US price $45 shipped.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't like the art that much, if I'm being honest. It's fine, but I'm not spending $45 when the infinite speed is less, I think.
Yeah. I actually don't hate the art that much.
No, I don't dislike it. It's not enough for me to spend the $45 though.
Yeah, not when if it was an XL
Now if one hits
square.
Mouse Market for $30,
Sure. Yeah, okay.
maybe it's still $4.90.
Tekasai made a tweet a couple hours ago about release dates might be worth showing on stream. Sure. Let's look up Tekusi.
That was a nice shout out from
Yeah, Shouldoge. Thank you.
Azar. Oh, Azar was saying that
Oh.
he almost collabed with Tech and that he was a nice guy. It sort of
Oh,
corroborated our thoughts. Yeah.
He's saying 13% smaller than the original size. That's actually pretty significant. So this is showing dimensions here: 118 by 61 by 38. Yeah, that's actually a decent shrink. Like
That's where that number came from.
We don't
Okay.
think about it, but I mean, you have a Pathfinder, right, Daz?
Yeah.
Bro, just like changing the side spacers, just like one size, which is only like 1 millimeter, feels way different in hand.
People don't get it unless they try. Yeah.
Yeah. Where was the tweet about releasing something? Oh wait, am I upcoming product
update.
Okay. Kurosan Ninja 2.0 pushed to late October. Okay. The Ninja, what is that? I don't know much about this pad. Do you know anything?
I don't remember. I would talk myself into getting one at some point, I think. Speed surface.
Stopping power and control.
It's
Large
not
490.
Ouch.
Man, wow, we're so much for our credibility. $50 too much. But I'm pretty sure this went on sale on like Lethal Gaming or something really cheap before, right? Because I nearly got
That
one.
happened to me earlier. Someone on
should-
YouTube was like, "What do you think about this pad?" And I was like, "I have never tried it. Then I don't
Yeah.
care enough to Google it and tell you because you could have Googled it yourself."
Shouldoge, what's your take on the Kurosan Ninja? Have you tried one? He says they should have put a girl on it. I don't want my boy ninjas. I want girl ninjas. I want girl ninjas wearing nothing.
He said that before we got to the Ninja, but yeah.
Oh,
Graphics Polarity, mid-late November.
okay.
Hit scan, X Tekasai, mouse, skates.
Mouse skates. Really? Okay. Still in
Samurai
development.
2.0, keyboard, wireless earbuds, not where he wants it to be. Project Godpad.
Huh. Still in development and expected to still be in development for the first half of 2026.
Oh, they should have put a girl on it. It was about the ATK pad. Okay.
Oh. No, Shouldoge wants anime ninja titties.
ATK Duck Girl.
Or AT. Oh no! I can see the AI mashup now. Titan keyboard and Eclipse wireless earbuds. Titan keyboard is interesting. Well, this is kind of cool. Yeah, I guess y'all should go follow Tekusai, sorry. He's forever Tekusi. I don't know why I still think that's funny. Okay, let's switch to the Reddit recap banner. That's it for news. How are we doing? 39 minutes in. I don't know how we're stretching this out. We'll put on the Reddit
We don't have
recap
to.
banner.
I
Yeah, we
always
don't
say
have
we
to.
can do a short episode.
Yeah. Well, I do have a few Reddit things here. What
Don't give the
happened?
viewers what they want.
What happened to the Sensei Pro and Pro Mini? This only got 10 votes, but um. Oh yeah, Viper V3 wired leak also disappeared. Yeah, do you guys remember this? This was leaked like about a year ago exactly. And we were like, oh, SteelSeries is coming back. The Dex was also announced around this time. Here was the original thing from 1 year ago. Yeah, same picture. Let me dream. Sensei Prime Kinzu with up-to-date specs. Yeah, so Kinzu, we got the Wise Owl Cloud XS like 3 months later. Very good mouse. The Prime, we got the Darmo Shark N7. Also the Zaopin ZPW for Prime and Prime Mini. And for the like Sensei, we have the Cloud, but we don't have something that's. I mean, the FineMax No is close, but anyway.
I guess the God pad is the cloth pad, and the Singularity is getting a US restock. I didn't see either of those things in that tweet. Maybe we're blind or stupid. That being cloth is interesting though.
Yeah, that is rather interesting. God pad. Everyone's focusing on glass, it seems. Why aren't there more plastic pads?
Oh, in the comments. Sure.
That's something I don't understand. Plastic pads seem to be a really good balance of the speed of glass, but without the humidity sticking issues. And
maybe because they feel cheap.
maybe
People want their pads to feel premium. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my actual opinion on them.
I know I said for this mouse, I said maybe it's fake. Scroll wheel and logo looks very similar to the Harpy Ace 2 renders, though timeline doesn't match up yet. So if I just search Harpy Ace 2. Go to images here. Oh my gosh. Dude, my Googling is like super slow. Google thinks I'm a bot, so they're throttling me or something. So just like look at the black here, how the scroll wheel Asus does that kind of glow through scroll wheel. And look at how they have like the logo. I know it's a different shape, the buttons are different. They're like, I don't know. It could be faked. I don't know. SteelSeries also sleeps forever, so who knows? Maybe they'll wake up one day. Next bit of Reddit recap. This was posted to Reddit by Just Kim, the GOAT. How many upvotes? Yep, of course. Whenever he posts something, it does crazy because he puts in so much work. He made a modular gaming mouse from scratch. Work in progress still. So it looks like we has different switch PCBs. No, he's just showing the different. He even has like
keyboard switches.
Yeah, those are Echo sponge switches.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I actually have these. This is what I have in my Epo Maker or Keybio Sync 75, my split keyboard that's made out of mahogany. It's a tactile silent switch where the tactile bump is all the way at the top, so it almost feels like a membrane keyboard.
Oh.
Yeah, so look at this mouse he did. PCB's teeny tiny up here. He has like a daughter board, battery, okay, keyboard switches is a choice. But Just Kim, it's weird. He's like an enthusiast in terms of like, he does these amazing, and then he'll do like a YouTube video that's like incredibly well edited. Custom PCBs. He even writes his own. Look at this. He uses Zephyr OS and wrote the majority of the drivers, libraries, and subsystems. The dude is nuts. But then he's like kind of a, I don't want to say a normie. He's not our like pro FPS player niche that the rest of us try to be. He's using a Nordic MCU. He just loves tinkering with mice peripherals and wanted something fully modular. So I designed this mouse to make it easy for makers to attach custom 3D printed bodies and custom PCBs. Yeah, that's something you don't like. It does kind of suck having to measure a PCB with calipers instead of just having a drawing to work to. Similar to Framework is doing for laptops. Yeah, absolute legend. So look at how this is an interesting ratio. Crazy upvotes, not a whole lot of discussion upvotes because we're all too stupid compared to Just Kim to give an insightful comment. Russell Gray says, hello, man of House Phalange. Awkward way to greet, but what's up, dude?
House Phalanges.
Fingertip mod listed to Amazon. I posted this. Maybe there's discussion here. Could these ever become mainstream? Pulsar X2F sales data would be interesting. What do you think, Daz?
No. Not in this form. No. Too easy to break. Too prone to I don't know. People aren't really. I mean, if it was cheap, the average worker is going to just use the free Dell keyboard and mouse they have in the office, and the average person's not aim training with a fingertip mouse. I don't know. Maybe I'm a skeptic.
So I don't disagree, but just to play devil's advocate, look at Final Mouse. They're pretty mainstream. Like mainstream in terms of as mainstream as like enthusiast FPS mice can get, right? You have mainstream peripheral users, which is like office workers, okay? Then there's mainstream gamers, which are Razer Basilisk, G502, those kind of people. Then you have like the generalist FPS players. Those are going to be Razer Viper V3, GPX Superlight, right? Kind of just below that tier, you have brands like Final Mouse, like SteelSeries isn't really relevant anymore. Who would you else consider like upper popularity but enthusiast grade? Endgame Gear? Not really.
But not popular enough.
But the point is, Final Mouse has a lot of market pull. They really do. I mean, they have again the like brand image. They've kind of made like lightweight mainstream with Honeycomb and all that crap. So maybe this all it takes is a handful of pros using these on stage. People start asking questions like, that looks cool, and then they see this on Amazon, and yeah, it's not the same exact thing, but they're like, yeah, I'll try it.
So you're saying fingertip mice, not this replacement shell specifically? Or replacement fingertip shells? Because that's
what I'm
pulling
saying,
a mouse apart, taking the PCB out.
What I'm saying is Final Mouse showed us that fairly mainstream, supreme brand mentality normies are willing to drop $190 and, refresh a web page to get in on a drop for a mouse, a cutting edge mouse. If this fingertip type of thing got positive exposure and on a large stage, let's say, for example, I think there could be people that then ask like, oh, maybe I should try that. It's $40 for the little kit. Sure. I'm not saying, to be clear, Daz, I'm playing devil's advocate. I agree with you. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be honest, half the time I see modding and my brain just shuts off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm don't tell anybody on the modding channel that.
Charlie in chat says I don't think modding would ever go mainstream, really. I pretty much agree. We already see that with people are much more willing to buy a collection of 15 different mice than they are to buy one and take it apart and swap switches even. So, you can just see that from the upvotes of this is a bad example, but you post anything mod related to the subreddit and it gets 30 upvotes. You post a random, let's just look at the top for this week. Oh, not new. Top this week. Yeah, House Gaming. Hope you're doing well, man. Hang on, I want to go back to that. I want to. Oh, okay, this is. What? Oh, I swiped and it didn't explode. Okay. Okay, I was like, blast from the past. Oh, okay. Man, I'm eating my own words. Here's a custom mod. Like this. Here you go. 162 upvotes. And he literally just took a picture of his mouse sitting in the box. But then, here's a mod thing that got upvotes. So maybe I'm eating my own words. But yeah, I agree. Modding won't ever go mainstream.
People are getting booty blasted by tariffs. Pulsar orders are getting blasted with $70 tariffs. Is that what that was there?
Yeah, so sure we can talk about this. Well, there goes
Susanto. Yeah.
me buying a Pulsar mouse again. Susanto X shipping from Korea to USD, so I'm guessing USA. He's paying $76.79 in tariffs. So on a $130 mouse now it becomes over 200. Oof. He says, I've been a big part of the Pulsar Pro series mice. Got a notification today that my Susanto mouse is being held in the US for an additional import fee. So I'm like, okay, no worries. But yeah, $74 on a $140 mouse. Top comment, I'm having a hard time seeing how this is Pulsar's fault. He's saying it's not. Yeah, I don't see where he's blaming Pulsar for this. He's saying it's not. I wasn't trying to blame them. More like my country's totally effed right now and I can't buy mice from them anymore. Micro Center or just wait for. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I don't really buy directly from a manufacturer on release. Wait for reviews, you know. Wait for the prices to come down. Yeah. Are we winning yet? Okay, lots of memes on the US government. Yep. Tariffs are insane.
Yeah, Linsoul, when they sent IEMs to me twice in a row, DHL, fast shipping, $27 tariff. This last time it came much slower. It was not DHL, no tariff. So
Interesting.
no import duties.
So when I talked to Flickmice in chat, he said, we already talked about this on stream, but to recap, he said that US-based companies are particularly screwed. Chinese companies, they just send the product, and if the product gets sent back or destroyed, they don't care. They don't want to be hit with some huge fine. Flickmice said if you're in the US, though, and you do that, you'll probably be hit with a 7-figure fine, he said. So particularly for the smaller brands, that's absolutely not happening. Yeah.
Why did that top comment get 268?
I don't know, because people are simple. People are. Do you notice how I message? I message in like bullet points. That's like literally how I talk in messages, and it's because people don't read. Like even this much. This is probably 4 sentences. People don't read this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, the way that AI summarizes things, it's like you have to type things in this day and age. Let's go to another bit of Reddit recap. So this guy, Flickshot Gear, who came before the Flick Mice, but unfortunate naming, he's been teasing mice for like 2 years, being like, what do you guys think of this shape? What do you think of this color? What do you think of these switches? And somebody called him out like a couple weeks ago, being like, bro, just release something. And he's like, in all fairness, he's like, it's a passion project. I don't know. But at some point, yeah, you gotta kill the engineer and start production. So I guess he's finally releasing a mouse. 100% flat sides. I'm already not interested, but sure. First drop will be announced very soon. You can stay up to date on his Discord. 3D printed shell. Yeah, so you can already tell this is SLS printed, like how PMM mice are. Industrial multi-jet fusion PA12 nylon. Yeah, so it's gonna kind of be a softer plastic 3D printed like PMM mice. Yep. Like a Lisa Pro 3D printer. PCB this is interesting. He's using the VXE MAD-R PCB. So you have a bunch of options there for sensor and switches and battery. It's not a bad take. As long as it stays in stock, Yeah. And then he also has price here, so $129 for it to be pre-assembled with a Lamzu Maya X custom PCB, weight reduced by us. Yeah. Anyway, you guys can go check this out if you think you're interested. It's $79 for the shell only and dot skates and a hard case. I'm not like, I don't want to poo-poo it because it's hard work, but I'm also not particularly interested. Leave a comment, guys, in chat. And Dazz, have you ever used a PMM mouse?
Nope. I'd be interested to see what it's like, but
yeah, I do want a PMM Zen. I actually do, with the Ultra Grip coating. There was one that popped up for sale on Mouse Market, and I nearly pulled the trigger. He was asking a pretty reasonable price, like 110, something like that. Yeah. The only thing is it was the Swiss cheese holes on the side.
Oh,
I want solid sides, Ultra Grip. Yeah, I do want to try one. Yeah, the Ultra Grip coating looks real nice. He said even their standard one is coating is pretty good. Next bit of Reddit recap. This is not Reddit, but PMM also has ultra thin grip tape. Dude, how have I not heard about this? Grip tape thickness is like the main reason I don't use it.
really?
Yeah. It increases the grip width, which is something I don't
Oh
like.
yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize you didn't like it that much. Okay.
Yeah. Even it looks thin just from the picture. I like that.
I just hate not feeling the mouse. Like if there's a nice coating, I want to feel it.
That's true. Yeah, well, you don't put grip tape on something that's like already has a good coating, right? You put it on something that's kind of crappy. And then I guess
Or it has holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B-Stacks. Yeah. Apparently this popped off 550. This is me. I literally just regurgitated. This is just crazy. So thank you guys if you followed me from this, because I did tweet out that we're live right now. I feel bad. This has been, I think, one of last week's show was so good, and this week has been pretty mid. I don't know, Daz. Let's move on to personal ramblings and do some.
I didn't even put notes here.
Oh, goodness. What are
These shorts are so good.
Yeah, these shorts literally like near nudity. Why? So, we can go to my channel if you guys ever want to watch retention gameplay for one reason or another. I have a playlist here, and let's just pick, I don't know, sure, this one. So, for personal ramblings, Daz, you don't have any notes for YouTube. You want to skip, or you got something?
No, feel free to go to my channel, though. I like free advertising. Dear Lord.
Okay.
Get this retention gameplay off the screen.
Daz Trzak, you passed me in subs, dude. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
How's your Pulsar videos doing pretty well?
It's interesting. It didn't pop off at the beginning, but it's been getting consistent views with that different thumbnail that I made there with tens and Zywu on it.
We have a Pulsar mice. We've got a Zywu Mini X2 Crazylight. We have a tens mouse.
This was interesting. I made a comment in the server. I literally just filmed the stream of consciousness, and then I pinged Guru afterwards, and I was like, I don't even know what I said in this video, but I'm gonna make it and push it out. So, and it turned out fine. I just covered these mice Pulsars, but on a hot streak. Basically, they figured out how to make FEs not suck.
Yeah,
it's all good. But it's impressive because they put blue shell pink dots in the Zywu, and it felt really good. And they also have them in the X2F, which they're too heavy in the X2F for what it's worth. But
okay,
yeah. Great mice. I still have the PRX. I tried to sell.
Yeah, I scrubbed through it. It seems rather interesting, but I didn't watch it its entirety. But I know Sergeant Pepper in the Discord said it's like your best video yet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Even though I think you just said you word vomited it in just one take, pretty much kind of thing, right?
It was the most one take thing I've done in a while. Yeah.
Wow. But the content concept is really strong in my opinion. You're hitting some of the top recent releases. And
this is 40% YouTube search results views in the first 2 days, which is very odd for a video because there's so many searchable things in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's it just has a higher chance that someone's going to be interested in part of it. And maybe they want to learn about the tens. And now I know about more Pulsar mice. So that's cool.
And we got to remember too how people shop and how people research purchasing decisions. We're degenerates who know of ELO shapes find similar tool, right?
Yeah.
But for a lot of other people, it's they're in a micro center or something. They hear of this Pulsar brand. They pick one up. It's insanely light. And they're like, this is cool. This company looks cool. And then they learn that they have a bunch of different products. And they're like, I have no idea how to make a decision. Everything's the same or different. I don't know. So a video like this is very, but then at the same time, enthusiasts who want to know your take on 4 different mice only have to click one video.
Matt Hater's comments said he lolled in the video. I was like, transparently, I made this video because I needed to sell these before the price went down, and that is 1000% true. It's actually why I made the video when I made it, as opposed to
That's
waiting
funny.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because these are all like, I don't know, topical, like popular mice right now, so they resold very, very quickly. But I only bought them because they were affordable-ish.
So you pretty much got all these used, I guess, except for the X2F.
Yeah, which I still have. That's the only one I haven't sold. So
okay, are you thinking you're gonna sell it?
I should, because I'm never going to use it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Like, it's a great colorway, but like I said, it's a nice office mouse because I fingertip when I'm doing productivity stuff, but that's a really expensive office mouse.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw one listed on eBay for like $300. Not selling at that, but listed, so somebody is hopeful.
Yeah.
Oh, wishful thinking. Yeah, I mean, if you're like really curious, you could keep your prototype one, which you're not supposed to resell anyway, right? Or they don't care anymore.
I haven't heard any changes, but
yeah,
I've talked to multiple people who bought one from somebody, so I had questions about it.
Now that it's released as a real product, like, I don't see.
It's not nearly as cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, I would be fascinated to see how well this is selling, I guess.
Yeah.
What is the interest level in this compared to like an Optimum's mouse, for example?
Yeah. If you posted this, if Micro Center put this up, would they actually move some, or is it too? Is the price tag too much? Is it too exotic? Is it not even a price thing? Because I don't know. I feel like normies might be willing to try something wild like this if it's $50, maybe, or maybe they just disregard it completely. Who knows? Again, I think if
I have
it's
2-piece.
Okay, you gotta go.
Yep, I will not be able to return.
Okay.
Adios.
Okay, see you, Daz.
Drop the channel. Talk about more interesting stuff. Go. Oh, I don't get to look at the setups and collections. Oh man.
Okay, everyone say bye to Daz, but I'll keep the stream going. Bye, Daz. So Third Eye in chat also talks about the Attack Shark V5 that was released, and he got bye Daz. He got the Attack Shark V5 in a Vine review unit. Attack Shark V5. Here we go. I don't know why my Googling is like super duper slow. But yeah, Third Eye had some decent things to say about it. I know he said the scroll wheel's like trash and like way too smooth. He said that in chat. But everything else, Attack Shark, not bad for Attack Shark. I was gonna ask Daz, I'm curious about how the side curvature is on the 10s, if it's like an X2H or if it's more just like an X2, just flat. Let's go to, we had some people in our Discord who wanted to, they DM us some collection things. So let's go to setups and collections. Here we go. So I posted, you guys join our Discord, link in the description. I posted, well no, originally Schwamper said we should do like a what's on your desk. Here we go. Post what's on your desk. So the setups and collection thread is where you guys can do that. Feel free to just post this just like randomly. You don't have to make a huge write-up. It can just be what's on your desk for that day or for that hour. Who cares? Wow, that's really the image quality? Talk about shutter speed. Okay, well I have a duckbill, MCHOSE K7, and X1 all at work on my thrift store find Logitech K30 that literally has like easily somewhere between 10 and 20,000 hours on it, because this has been my work keyboard through multiple jobs. Yeah, it's funny though. So Rebel, who apparently is also a content creator, he has a T-Evolution Terra Pro, Lamzu Pero, Pulsar X2F. Okay, no picture though. Reddy has this, an Artisan Zero, very nice. He's a finger tipper, huh? Although he has, yeah, ATKF1 Leviathan over here. What is this, a Viper V3 Sentinels? I don't see the logo though, so maybe an Uweedon S9 Pro. We have Logpile here, who says he has an Oni's Oath, Terra. That's the new HTS Hottie S2 Pro, sorry. Orbital Pathfinder, he has the special orange version. Here's the HSK, the new Symm. Wow, the G-Wolf stuff, I guess I don't know that well. And an NPO1S Ergo, cool. What's this, X2 4K? And he has his microphone or overhead webcam stand here, very nice. Third Eye said he was tempted to dump a bunch of vintage mice onto his desk for the memes. Deogonizer here has he put this blowhole blast energy drink. He has some G-Wolves HTX Mini and a Hottie HTR. No, is that an ASIM? Hard to say. Another G-Wolves here. Lots of G-Wolf stuff. Very nice, dude. Hottie S Ultra. Very nice. We have here. Is this Schwamper? Can I not hover over? Okay. G23V2 on, I don't know, anime pads, guys. I'm sorry. With an anime sleeve. Very, very anime. Okay. I'm sorry. Who is. Can I turn off? Oh, that was Shouldoge. Okay. No, I don't know why it hides. Okay, whatever. You guys can see people's names. I think that's fine. Jasper here has. Oh, look at this headphone setup here, and he keeps his little the little sleeves for his mice here. He has NPO1S Ergo or XE. Am I tripping right now? GPX XM2 Wii maybe or 4K and a Strider. Yeah, so he likes those shapes. Very nice. He's got a water bottle. He's got the unopened lotion, a scale, a garbage can. Very nice. Glasses. I love it. What is this thing here? Quintus? Screen linear? Wait, let's look this up. I'm curious. Quintus screen linear. 40 centimeter light monitor bar. Oh, boring. Okay, it's just a light bar. Okay. Onioth with this is also log pile. Yeah, with a Titan Zero. That's right. This is that one of those crazy fingertip like pencil mice. I do want to try something like this. I really do. I really actually do. I think that'd be fun to try. I know eye tracker was my first thought to Shouldoge. Oh, here's a great old but good setup here. MM712. QCK it looks like. What is this, bro? What's in your cup? I hope that's iced tea, iced coffee. Iced coffee. Wait, where was the see this GIF makes a reappearance here. This is Oaks. He has an Otsu Soft XL, GPX2, X2V2, Apex Pro TKL, so that's a Hall effect board. Well, it's not Hall effect, sorry, it's optical, but it has rapid trigger. I had one for a little bit. Oh, look at this. This guy has an FK4 Mini that we were talking about. Looks like he weight modded it just mildly, and he has a WL mouse. This is posted by Charlie, who's in chat. What's up, Charlie? He's got the low monitor angle and a... Is this a high ground keyboard? Some anime thing on it. I can't quite tell. Lots of red backlighting. Looks nice. Red's nice on the eyes. In the dark. Very simple combo. Boring combo today, Schwamper says, with the Artisan Key 83 and a Hyperlight. Very nice. That's a good setup too. Oh, he has a Ying, dude. Wow, how's the QC? And he color swapped a couple Crazylights here. Bro, you got two Crazylights. Why the two Crazylights? Is that like your favorite mouse? Because I think you're in chat right now, aren't you, Schwamper? Yeah, this is a pretty nice. He's got a shit stack or whatever those. I don't really know. IEMs on like a. Okay, on the cable, on this cable thing here. Yeah, are you using a monitor stand or a VESA arm? Because I was gonna say get a VESA arm and free up. He must because these things are here. Yeah, cow head. Okay. You got some little trinkets there. There's the microphone back there. Yeah, cozy setup. A little bit low. You guys, I don't know. I don't do a low monitor. Maybe I need to try that. I like a high monitor so I sit upright more for better posture. What else we got here? Robin Head. Haven't heard you from you in a while, it feels like. So Robin Head's got Cyrox V6, Kaisona M600, ZPW, Thorn Fanatic, Death Adder V3 Hyperspeed, MCHOSE L7, very solid. Oh yeah, he's got 3 flares. Let's make it 4. New member arrived today. That must be the Maya X here. I'm thinking that's a Maya X because of how flat the buttons look. The normal Maya is a little bit more convex. Also, here's our deals chat, just if you guys want. So, like Oak, if you guys join our Discord, Oak said looking for an Incot 029 deal, so I kept an eye out for him. So this was the cheapest one I found for $50 after $12 in discounts. It's going to be like 38-ish plus whatever your taxes, import fees are. And then this is also before cashback. So like I know right now Rakuten is 15% for the US, although that might have just changed. So I use the website Cashback Monitor for checking deals. Oh, yeah, it looks like Rakuten is gone for today because it refreshes at midnight Eastern. But I'm sorry. This is LG Electronics. I am smoking something good. There we go. Rakuten is still 15% today. Top cashback is 18. Rakuten tracks better for me. I would take that hands down over top cashback. Yeah, here's some other deals. These are like some high ground deals from Micro Center. This is the mouse that Dazz says he has. Ueden, the S9 Pro with the actually metallic buttons and scroll wheel. Pretty cool. Oh, another thing you know what I didn't show. Let's go to AliExpress. MCHOSE K7. There's some new colorways that are actually kind of cool, and they changed the switches from Omron Opticals to Omron Mechanicals, but only on the newer colorways. So let's grab a newer colorway version. Here we go. So there's the K7 in this pink berry, they call it. There's also this is the old version. This doesn't have all the new versions. Let's go to one that actually has all the new versions. Let's just choose like the most expensive one, $137. Here we go. There we go. So we got Iron Man edition. This is one of the old ones with Omron Opticals. Just silver and white. Silver and gold. I'm sorry, white and gold. I love this. This is one of the newer ones with Omron Mechanicals. This is also a newer one with Omron Mechanicals. And is that it? Just those 3? Yeah. So the Iron Man one's pretty sick. But I feel like I have a black one. The coating on it's very good to the point where I wonder if the white ones have a better coating. So I'm like, if Rakuten hits that 30% cashback next week, I think I'm going to buy one of these and resell my old one. So I really want to try. I love the gold and white. It looks so gaudy. I love it. MCHOSE silently updated their charts for the A7 lineup. Apparently there's 2 versions S available. Interesting. Thank you, Fearless. Yeah, so guys, please check your charts. Check your charts. K7 Ultra Limited Edition, see this here? And it's all the same until we get down to... Oh wait, where are the switches? Fretting. Omron light fretting, they're saying, but that's not... I saw Omron Mechanical in another post. Well, man, I am so privileged that I mod. I've been doing mod live streams too. You guys feel free to check those out. I have, I think, 1 VOD up if you want to check that. It's not particularly interesting, but I don't know. We just listen to some lo-fi and swap out switches or batteries. Sure. Why don't we do this? Did you guys see Riley CS? You guys see that this is still like a topic? Riley CS cheating in Battlefield or whatever. People are like still talking about it. I had to like unfollow. So you click on one thing on Reddit and then your algorithm is all that. So r/streamers cheating. 19,000 subscribers, not that big. Top 5%, really? Like, the whole thing is just crapping on Riley CS, and it's funny because, they're saying the aim training community is just, like, brain dead. I don't know. I do want to go back on earlier when we talked about Riley CS originally, Daz and I was like, oh yeah, she's not cheating. Absolutely not. No way. Apparently she's been banned in other games before for cheating, so I can't say that with absolute certainty. But I will say nothing in the clips that were there were sus to me. I don't know. Enders has pretty good takes on it. It was really funny. Did I list the Enders? Oh darn. Enders had a really funny Okay, wait. Let's see if I can find it. Enders had a really funny take on Riley CS. I don't know. Am I brain dead? What do you guys think? Enders. You guys are probably, I don't know, how is this still a topic? I know. Where was the So yeah, apparently Call of Shame is like a former cheat developer or something and uses like an AI robot voice to do voiceovers and is has a bunch of homies that are saying how she's a cheater. September 2nd. Oh yeah, apparently Enders is really into like perfumes or colognes. Man, I just wanted to see the thing. He got into an argument with he got into an argument with the oh this is funny. On Enders, I follow him just because he's like the only big Battlefield content creator really, and that's actually talented. Um, oh, this was funny. This was funny. I see you cheater posting on X, and he says, "Okay, floor looker." Yeah, this is top tier gameplay from somebody whose opinion matters. And I'm not even saying that like I'm not like an amazing player either, but like check your knowledge, dude. Don't just have the loudest voice if you yeah. Um Oh, Rebel Squadron says the fact you're defending prolific hackers means that you're a hacker and a degenerate. All you have are useless personal attacks. The days of hackers and cheaters is coming to an end. You better learn a trade before that happens. Ender says this can't be a real tweet, lol. TF you looking for? Not a job. I love that. Cheater ripped a 10-second video of gameplay of absolutely nothing. You feel accomplished. Explain how I'm a cheater. Anyway. Cooking. Okay.
Looks like it.
Let's go on to. Okay, sorry. The last bit of news I have. Twitter drama. My headset powered off. Twitter drama's fun. Twitter drama's fun. Cherry pick clips doesn't scream cheater to me. Anyway, what else do we have for topics? Yeah, we can do a shorter show this week, but I do want to go through some other topics. Let me know. I'm going to be doing more mod live streaming if you guys want to see what some of that looks like. Feel free. I'm open to suggestions. We can do. I am using a webcam or a webcam software for my phone, so I actually have better video quality. I need to actually buy the full version for $15. You know, guys, let me know if this angle, do you not care about seeing me? Do you want me to have a downward angle on the work that I'm doing? Do you want me to maybe do 2 camera feeds, one of the work and one of me? I have lo-fi playing up here, the MouseCast logo, because why not? Then I have chat on screen. You can see my super messy setup that's right behind. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want me to like mod to, I don't really want to do like full YouTube tutorials. I'm kind of over that. But mod live streams where it's just a quick 10 minutes to set it up and hit record for something that I'm already going to be doing, I don't mind. So if there's anything you guys want me to see, let me know. I mainly do battery swaps, switch swaps. I might do some destructive weight modding stuff, though I've kind of fallen away from that because it nukes resellability. Schwamper says downward angle plus face cam is the GOAT combo. Charlie says probably add a top-down camera. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'll just have to get another old phone out of my desk. That shouldn't be a problem though. I think I have some. Because I don't get it. Like, why are webcams such garbage quality? Like, why? When phone cameras are so good and are teeny tiny. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for the feedback. I guess last bit of news, I'll put up some retention gameplay, and I have a little bit of news that I actually wanted to share with, Daz already knows, but I wanted to share with you guys, because it might affect MouseCast in the future. So I already told Daz this news. He's known for a little bit, but today I had a doctor appointment with my wife, and it was for this. So my wife and I are expecting a baby, and today was her 20-week checkup at the doctor to determine the gender and also if everything's healthy and whatnot. So this is the ultrasound. Ultrasounds are really friggin' cool. I don't know if I should be making this bigger, but there you guys go. And you can see this little one is sucking their thumb. Isn't that adorable? So this will be our first child. Yeah, congrats, thank you. And the gender, I'm happy to report, is it's going to be, I mean, I'm happy no matter what, but it's going to be a boy. We found out the gender today is going to be a little boy, so we even already have a name we're pretty much locked in with. But you guys know I'll build that boy a gaming PC and we can do some father-son gaming FPS aim training. Nah, probably not. We'll see. I don't know. Aim training's like increasing in popularity, right? Right? So it's like gonna be the norm if you just you know how like okay, think of another game like League of Legends or whatever, where there's a lot of hero dynamics and like different matchups, right? So normies go on YouTube and strategize, you know? Well, is that just like going to become the norm, aim training, if you do FPS gaming? Who knows? I don't know. Boy or girl, though, we were both going to be really happy with this first one. Thank you guys all for the support in chat. Thank you. Bro's going to have the best setup of school at school. Yeah, do Pokemon starter pick style. Yeah. They can pick them. The gamer can pick the mouse. It is really sweet seeing. I saw a post on r/FPS aim trainer where they had like a 5-year-old kid playing an aim trainer, and he was actually killing targets. It's crazy, 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 crazy to see how quickly kids can grow up. Yeah, leave it in chat if you guys have any stories about like your own little ones about like pregnancy or expecting or worries or whatever. I was talking to a coworker today. He has one daughter. The one daughter had he so I tell the coworker like I'm kind of worried, you know, we want to I don't this is before I go there, like don't care about the gender, I just want it to be a happy baby. I'm pretty much 50-50 on it, secretly a little bit biased towards a boy, but really happy either way. I know my wife I think was slightly ever so slightly hoping for a girl, but really we just didn't care as long as we're not, you know, worried about them being sick or deformed or whatever. And my coworker was like, you'll be worrying for the rest of your life. He was like, he remembers when they brought his daughter home from the hospital, she like wouldn't stop crying for like 3 days. And while they were gone at the hospital, they like turned off the AC, not realizing they'd be gone for a long time, and it got really hot in there. So they come back and they like turn the AC back on, and the baby's like crying for like a long time, and they don't know what to do. So they take her back to the hospital, and baby's back in the hospital. They get into like the doctor's office after being in the waiting emergency room with all these coughing, hacking people, and they get into an air conditioned room and the baby stops crying, and they're like, oh yeah, baby was just hot. He also gave the example of, he was like, fast forward a few years, she's 4 or 5 years old, and she has a running nose and like fluid in her ear. So they think it's an ear infection, so they give her antibiotics, and they say after the antibiotics, she needs to build her gut biome back up, so give her some probiotics, go give her some yogurt. So they do that. They would do that, then after a week, it would clear her ear up, then she would start having all these symptoms again. So they would rinse and repeat, keep going back to the doctor, keep getting more antibiotics. It's getting a little bit better. Instead of it being like a week between visits, it's like now a month or whatever. But he's like, it's still not getting any better. And eventually, after this goes on for, he said, literally a couple years, there was another doctor who was like visiting and was like, hey, I heard about your girl and your case. There's this thing that came out recently showing that sometimes lactose intolerance can give cold-like symptoms or fluid in the ears or something like that. So, sure enough, they stopped giving her yogurt as the probiotic, and she got cleared up. So it's just wild that you just never know. And as a parent, your knee-jerk reaction is always the worst, right? It's always that the worst thing has happened, right? Um, so I don't know. I hope your son doesn't use a vertical mouse. I don't know if it prevents him from getting injured. Who knows? Maybe vertical mice will be like the thing, or like pen mice. I mean, so baby's due date, I didn't say, but baby's due date is late January, technically the 27th, 2026. So, I mean, fast forward like gaming age, let's say like 14 years old, I don't know. So that's going to be like 2040. Brother, what's FPS gaming going to look like in 2040? Nordic 54 series MCU is going to be a thing of the past, that's for sure. Let's see. Battlefield 6 will probably go down in history as like, oh, I remember it was the best game ever, just like how all the other old Battlefields are. You know how people are rose-tinted glasses. They always say, oh, the old games are always better, whatever. Yeah, who knows? I mean, like, there might be eye tracking stuff. There might be things where, like, aimbotting is such a problem. Oh, look at this group of people. Cool. Thanks for the easy kills, y'all. Gotta use that 65 round mag on the PP29. GTA 6 still hasn't come out, lol. Yeah, Half-Life 3. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very exciting. I gotta say, my wife and I both wanted kids, okay? But both of us are also like, man, it's gonna suck not having free time. It's gonna suck sleepless nights. It's gonna suck, like, losing job performance. Scared about all those things, worried about all those things. We have a good support system of family nearby, which is good. But I gotta tell you guys, today was one of the best days I've had in a long time. Just seeing the baby not just be a little tadpole thing, but like in the ultrasound, the baby's kicking and stuff. Like they're moving. They say like weeks ago, my wife's app where it tells you like what size the baby is in relation to, you can pick a fruit in relation to an animal, in relation to a dessert. um, Said that like baby can hear your voices very early on. Don't quote me on this, like 8, 10 weeks in, 12 weeks in, very early on, they can hear your voice. So that's like why it's important to like talk and expose them. And this is why they find mom and dad's voice soothing. But then seeing the baby move around and sucking his thumb too, just, it's a person, it's a little person, and we have a name picked out too. So it's all feeling very, very real and very, very exciting, kind of like a new sense of purpose in life. Um, so I don't know how this is going to affect MouseCast. I'm not going to speculate. I hope that MouseCast can go on. We record MouseCast rather late. I'm sorry for all of you live viewers, but we, it probably will still work out. Maybe Dazz and I will have to trade off a little bit more with having to peace out. Dazz's wife doesn't work, mine does, so that also might play a role too in like I might have to be doing more frequent childcare at night too. But we'll see. Still, it's an exciting chapter in life. I don't know. Part of me, I really enjoy gaming. I'm really enjoying MouseCast. I feel like this is probably the peak. I hope this isn't the peak, but it very well might be. They say you never know you're in the good times till they're gone. And to that I say, well, just try to enjoy every moment then. So Baby crying in the background. MouseCast would be special. Yeah, speaking of MouseCast specials, we are trying to brainstorm what we want to do for the 1 year MouseCast anniversary. It's gonna be here before you know it, probably. Yeah, oh my gosh. And so first MouseCast, I want to say aired like November 3rd, November 4th, something like that. And if you're a MouseCast lore expert, you can leave leave a comment. um, for the anniversary stream, Daz and I messaged him saying like maybe something in person would be fun. Dude, the footsteps in this game are so bad. I'm surprised I heard that guy. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about 2042. The footsteps are so bad. Battlefield 6 really did improve things. So we're thinking about doing something in person. I know that can sometimes be a challenge with Daz's schedule. I kind of hope that they can kind of work out maybe a childcare situation, or maybe we just, if he has to get up and leave in the middle of it, then I just stay there and continue on, and he comes back. Maybe we just do something like that. Unless he's at my place. And I would like to maybe do some sort of game or event. I was thinking about revisiting the mouse tier list, and maybe that just becomes an annual thing or a semi-annual thing. Because the mouse brands tier list, so if you search on my channel 47 mouse brands tier list, it's clipped and edited out of one of the MouseCast episodes. And that's just from May, and I already feel like our takes have changed. You know, it'll be like unpopular opinion, I don't think Endgame gear is quite S tier anymore. They just haven't innovated enough to, I think, stay S tier. X2 is an amazing shape. They need, some people complain about finger pinching. I don't know, S tier really means industry leading in my opinion. You gotta not just look at like, people just disregard A tier and B tier stuff. But these are subjective reviews, and something that's A tier for one person is S tier for another. But I do think to be S tier, you really do need to be, I think the prerequisite we had was this needs to be a mouse brand that you're willing to use for the rest of your life and none other if it came to that. I think I would say that about WL mouse, but also like the solid sides. Like one of the things that made me question S tier for WL mouse was the side slits. Now they have version with solid sides. Endgame is overrated in my opinion. It's the sold out. No innovation anymore. Yeah, they're still solid performance. They're still good shapes. Okay. They have innovated with like the GX switches, and I guess, do we want to call wired mice innovative? I don't think so. It's marketing really, but I don't know. They basically have like two products, right? Two shapes. Yeah, they should get on releasing an Ergo. I would want to see an Endgame gear take on an Ergo. I know we put Final Mouse in A tier also. And after Daz and I used some ULXs, we're both like, no, absolutely not. The Starlights are actually decent. Starlights, if you're buying a Final Mouse this day and age, bro, get a Starlight. They're not creaky messes. I had a Starlight 10s that I sold that, I don't want to say I regret it, but it's probably like the best quality Final Mouse I ever had. So. Sorry. Okay, my headset mutes after 15 minutes of inactivity. Let's see, what else? What else do we want to talk about? I think, yeah, so, yeah, I guess summing up, we want to do something special for the anniversary live stream. Feel free to comment ideas if you guys got one. Right now, all I got is maybe an in-person tier list, and maybe we do this every 6 months, maybe we do it once a year, I don't know. I feel like once a year isn't granular enough, especially since tier lists are so easy. I don't want to say easy to do. They're long form content that we can talk about for a while and timestamp easily. How would a Chinese mouse company make S tier? I think that's really simple. They just need to have proven performance. Like, I think ATK is one that, if they continue, I would say they're probably more like A tier right now. What's hurting them is the shape cloning and the... Oh, look at these guys I'm farming, huh? the shape cloning is not innovative, and the switch to FE opticals away from Omron opticals, and the kind of quiet marketing behind that. I don't want to say deceitful, but borderline. That's not great. But they are S tier, like what would push them into S tier. They have a bunch of SKUs, so you can really buy things at different price points. They're attractively priced, except for the duck bill. They're like solid build quality. They're not, 100% perfect, but they're at least A tier build quality. My X1's probably my favorite Viper clone. I probably would use it over a Viper if I'm being honest. They have really solid performance. I have problems at my work office of wireless interference. ATK mice across the board feel good. I've had problems with Pulsar. I've had problems with Darmo Shark. I've had problems with Dare You. Talking about other Chinese brands. WL Mouse has been solid. Yeah. But I put WL Mouse in S tier before, and I would keep them there personally. It's just crazy because we used to think they were vaporware. Mad Hatter. Sorry, Hatter. I keep thinking the guy from stupid, not Snow White, Alice in Wonderland. MCHOSE K7 ROM. I don't know if ROM is S tier. The ER21, I have possibly a review unit coming inbound. The ES21 suffers from bad click feel regardless of switches. But it's like S tier otherwise in terms of like weight, build quality, shape. Wireless performance is really solid. Piezo Gal reviewed them. Their older stuff is a bit heavy, but still pretty good. Recent InCot releases, I think, would be S tier when you consider value. The 039, 029, and G23V2, I think, are all S tier if you want a GPX shape. They're S tier for recommendations, but they're not. They're all the big thing I think that's polarizing with InCot is they're all using the InCot Huano switches, which are very good switches, but they are very light. They are like 48, 50 gram switches. So they're a good 5-10 grams lighter than what most people are used to, and a good 20 gram force lighter than like a KLGM 8.0, which is still a pretty popular mainstream switch as of a year ago. So, I think MCHOSE will be able to get S tier too because they have the K7. I think is, if you ignore the weight, the 59 gram weight, the K7 is the best Viper V3 Pro clone out there. Amazing build quality, amazing side buttons, charging dock, decent price, good accessories, great skates. And the L7 Plus is one of the best. I would say probably the best Sora clone. Really, really good coding. Like industry leading Omron optical implementation, at least on my copy. Really good coding, really good skates, really good price. I got mine for like $40. So if MCHOSE keeps up releases like those, easily S tier compared to their older releases like the A5, which is a solid A tier product. It's a solid mouse, no real coding, and kind of heavy-ish for 2025. So this is like an A tier mouse. Solid build, solid buttons, all these things really solid, but just it could be improved. S tier is basically it can't be improved, or the points that could be improved are really just subjective. Now this is a bit of a farm too. Oh, can I throw that grenade away? Oh, I was trying to. I probably was trying to. Am I in comms with the guy? No, I'm not. At least I'm getting rezzed here. L7 Plus should be their benchmark going forward. Yeah, I agree. So it sounds like you got one soul out. Yeah, really friggin' good mouse. K7's really good. I think the biggest weakness of the K7 is the price. I think the extra weight is a conscious choice. They went with a charging dock, so they went with a bigger battery. They went with the charging dock with the little magnets inside, which add actually a bit of weight. I got mine down totally reversible. I got mine down to like 48, 49 grams. So, makes it sound like it's a conscious choice. So, yeah, can't wait to do another tier list. So it looks like game is over here, so I think we'll wrap up the live stream too. Did I have anything else in the doc? So yeah, Phalanges baby news. I don't know. We still have people. We still have people hanging out. I can keep talking if you guys want. 12:45 though. No, let's end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe, ring the bell. We do this every week, usually on Fridays, sometimes not. Join our Discord, link in the description below. Join the deals chat, join the modding chat, join the general mouse discussion, post in the setups what's on your desk right now. We'll try to react to it every week or two. See you guys next week with another one. See ya!